Alright, people, we're back for segment number 6 of Marty's birthday special, and it's time to play Jeopardy Deluxe Edition for the DOS, as promised. Right now in Marty Bingel's birthday bank, he's got $69,850, including an almost $50,000 win on Wheel of Fortune featuring Vanna White for the DOS. So, what's going to happen on Jeopardy Deluxe for the DOS? Nobody knows. So, let's find out. Now, in order to break $100,000, we're going to need to add $30,150. And it's not at all impossible I could get it this game because the highest I've ever won in this version of Jeopardy was $44,000. For the computer players, we're going to go up, we're going to do a middle difficulty. Intermediate.
Hi everyone and welcome to Jeopardy.
So I'm a game show host. We have Wally Fun from Montpelier, Vermont. He's a clerk. And we have Amy Yang from Yellowstone, Montana. Here we go. And here are the categories for the Jeopardy round. We are going to deal with singers' autobiographies, endorsements, the continents, there's only 7 of them, state capitals, I know all of them, TV trivia, alright, I know a few things about TV here and there, and our final category we're going to deal with, the Bible. Alright, I like these categories. I'm going to start things off with, stick the Bible for 100, please. And here's the clue. The 32,000 who came at his first call for troops in Judges chapter 7 were too many, so he and God reduced them. Who is Gideon?
Yes.
Gideon is the correct response, so Wally has his first bit of cash, and he gets to make the next selection. Endorsements for 100. This NBA star felt better with a Ben Gay rub before each game. I'm going to take a guess and say who is Michael... No. Michael Jordan... Not Michael Jordan, huh?
No.
I mixed up the A and the N. Fritz. It was Larry Bird, so I was wrong either way. It's okay, it's just the beginning of the game. It is only the beginning. I'm not going to worry about it. The Bible 200. This doubter wanted to put his finger into the nail marks on Jesus' palm. Who is Thomas?
Right.
There we go. We got a clue right. I'm tied for the lead right now. Could I have the Bible for 300, please? And the answer is... In Exodus 3, one of these burned, but wouldn't burn up. What is a bush?
Right.
The Bible for 400. Nephew whom Abraham rescued in Genesis chapter 14. He also needed rescuing from Sodom by Genesis chapter 19. Wally says, who was Cain?
No.
It's not Cain. Is it Lot?
That's it.
That's the one. So Amy has her first bit of cash, and she's tied with me for the lead right now. $400 each. Where are we going, Amy? The Bible for 500. King whose reign was so rich that silver was said to have been as common as stones in Jerusalem. I have it between two of them, but if I were to guess, I would say who was Solomon.
Correct.
And I picked the right one. Alright, good. Alright, which category do I want now? Let's have the continents for 100. This continent averages about 5 persons per square mile. I'm going to say, what is Australia? Beer. Forces, Australian for beer.
That's it.
$1,000 now. How about continents for 200? Hang on a second here. Am I getting a PM from somebody? No, I'm not. Okay, we're good. Alright, now back to the game. The number of inhabited continents bordered by both the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans. What is 2?
Yes.
Those continents being North America and South America. North America and South America. Okay? Continents for 300, please. The Caucasus and this other mountain chain both separate Europe from Asia. What are the Urals?
Right.
Continents for 400. Guinness says the driest spot in the world is this continent's Atacama Desert. What is South America?
You are correct.
South America for 500. Its coastline is more irregular than that of any other continent. What is Europe?
That's it.
I ran the continents category, that was nothing, so I have $2,400. Let me have endorsements for 200. The brand of footwear that John McEnroe stomped through temper tantrums in. Nike, and that was my guess.
That's it.
I wanted to go with it, but I wasn't sure enough. I thought it was too obvious. Oh well. That is okay. So, Wally, where are we going? Singer's Autobiography is 100. Back in the saddle again. Have it between two of them, so I'll say who is Roy Rogers.
No.
It's the other one. Oh well. Gene Autry. I had a choice and I picked the wrong one. Oh well. Well, let's keep it going anyway. State capital's 100. Mr. and Mrs. Daniel Boone are buried in a cemetery in this city. What is Frankfurt?
Right.
Frankfurt, Kentucky. Let's take state capitals for 200. Until 1875, its dual capitals were Hartford and New Haven. What is Connecticut?
Right.
This New Mexico town is the oldest city that's a state capital. What is Santa Fe?
You are correct.
State capital for 400. After crossing the Delaware on Christmas Day, 1776, Washington defeated the Hessians of this New Jersey capital. What is Trenton?
Yes.
You take Cowboys for 500. Oh, sorry. And so there's the daily double. Let's make it a true daily double. Whoa. Gutsy move. Here's the clue. It actually is 5,280 feet above sea level. What is Denver?
That's it.
Denver, Colorado! Woo! $6,600. Let's go to the next clue. Let's take endorsements for 300. Magic Johnson performed his tricks in this brand of shoes. What is Converse?
Yes.
Okay. TV Trivia 100. In 1986, this foreign network, nicknamed Anti-Beeb, celebrated its 50th anniversary. What is the BBC?
You are correct.
TV Trivia 200. This canine was Jeff Miller's, Timmy Martin's, and Corey Stewart's best friend. In that order. Who's Lassie?
That's it.
TV Trivia for 300. On Petticoat Junction, Billy, Bobby, and Betty Bradley all had this middle name. What is Joe?
That's it.
Yeah. TV Trivia for 400. On the Mary Tyler Moore Show, this character's dermatologist husband was never seen. Phyllis Lindstrom.
That's it.
Okay. TV Trivia for 500. Nick Adams starred in this 1959 series about an ex-Confederate soldier. The Rebel.
That's it.
Coal miner's daughter. Who's Loretta Lynn?
Right.
300. With love, the man in the straw hat, and I remember it well. Who's Maurice Chevalier?
You are correct.
Singers autobiographies for 400. These sisters titled their book Same Song, Separate Voices. Who are the Lennon sisters?
You are correct.
Blue-eyed folk singer who wrote about her romance with Stacy Keach in Trust Your Heart. Who's Judy Collins?
Correct.
This movie star got a job as team manager for veteran auto racer Mario Andretti. Paul Newman?
Right.
That's good. This athlete's drink claims that it gives your body what it's thirsty for. What is Gatorade?
Yes.
At the end of the Jeopardy round, I have $9,100. Amy has $1,600. Wally $300. Double Jeopardy round. Here we go. 2 daily doubles. 6 brand new categories. And they are leftovers, Olympic events, Pennsylvanians, geographic world records, military melodies, and finally, the Oscars. Some say the art of topiary gardening was invented in this empire by a friend of Augustus. What is the Roman Empire?
That's it.
Leftovers for 400. The 40-day display of Dukakis' wax figure was the shortest in this London museum's history. What is Madame Tussauds?
Right.
And leftovers for 600. Embroidery stitches will be more regular if the fabric is held taut in one of these. A case.
No.
A hoop.
That's it.
Chapo! This Olympic sport has been called ballet in water. And we got MC Chap with us, ladies and gentlemen.
I
Secret ice one.
got off a
That's it.
14-hour shift.
Oh.
First of the month, that's when we get slammed.
Where in the world is...
Yeah, dude, job full.
This woodwind instrument has been described as a clarinet with a coldness chest. What is an oboe? No. What is a bassoon?
You are correct.
Alright, leftovers 1,000. I'm currently working on my birthday special for Marty. First name of Mr. Bartlett, whose famous quotations is a standard reference work. Thomas.
No.
Haha. Is it Craig Bartlett? No, John. Okay. At $10,500 right now. I will take Olympic events 400. This ball sport was dropped from the Olympics after the first 7 modern games. Tennis.
That's it.
Considered the most physically demanding Olympic event. The decathlon. Oh, okay. These Olympic competitors are protected by chest guards, arm guards, and finger tabs. Archers. He invented bifocals and a stove that is named after him. Who's Benjamin Franklin?
You are correct.
Alright, Pennsylvania's 400. In 1869, Philadelphia's John Wanamaker founded one of the first of these in the U.S. Oh. What was it? I'm just gonna take a guess and say, what is a hospital?
No.
No. No. A movie theater.
No.
No. A department store. Oh, okay. Let's say Pennsylvania's for 800. 600, I mean. An educator and writer of 19th century readers, he began teaching at age 13. Bill McCartney.
No.
William McGuffey?
Correct.
She won Best Actress for 1988's The Accused. Who's Jodie Foster? Oh boy, Foster's. That's Australian for beer.
Correct.
I did Captain Epping, so I got away with that. Alright, the Oscars for 400. She was the first black to win an Oscar. Who is Hattie McDaniel?
That's it.
The Oscars for 600. His Oscar in 1932 wasn't for building a better mousetrap, but a better mouse. Who is Walt Disney?
Correct.
The Oscars 800. Laurence Olivier won Oscars as a king in Henry V and as a prince in this film. What is Hamlet?
Correct.
Oscars for 1000. He has been nominated 3 times for acting in Italian language films. Mastroianni?
Right.
This event in swimming required competitors to travel backwards to win. Rowing. Oh, okay. His watercolors are set almost entirely in the Brandywine Valley and Chadds Ford, Pennsylvania. Andrew Wyeth.
Correct.
These two donors founded two Pittsburgh universities, which merged into one in 1967. I'm going to say who were William and Mary.
No.
No. Mellon and Brown.
No.
Uh-uh. Nope.
No.
Carnegie and Mellon. Alright. $1,000. Alright, maximum allowed. Here's the clue. The longest land gorge in the world is this one in Arizona. Oh, I know this one. The Rio Grande? No!
No.
The Grand Canyon! The Rio Grande is between Texas, Mexico, and New Mexico. We gotta get up, we gotta get up, we gotta get this up this morning. Our words of this bugle call. What is Reveille?
Correct.
Let's go back to Geographic World Records for 400. The deepest part of the oceans of the world is the Mariana Trench in this ocean. What is the Pacific?
Correct.
Some say it's the world's largest island. All agree it's the smallest continent. What is Australia? Beer. Fusses, Australian for beer.
Yes.
800. This Asian lake is the world's deepest. What is Lake Baikal?
That's it.
1,000. I'll do 3,300 on this clue. Alright, here we go. Though about 19 miles from the sea, this city in the Netherlands is the world's busiest seaport. I'm going to say what is Rotterdam?
Right.
$16,600. Military Melodies for 400. Lyrics to this tune conclude, all is well, safely rest, God is nigh. What is Off We Go into the Wild Blue Yonder?
No.
Uh-uh. Taps. You'll never get rich by digging a ditch, says this song, You're in This Now. What is the Army?
That's it.
In Sound Off, the troops sound off from number 1 up to this number. What is 4?
You are correct.
Now the last clue. Song that begins, "Off we go into the wild blue yonder," shows the U.S. Air Force was called this. The Army Air Corps?
Yes.
Final Jeopardy coming up. Wally has $300, Amy $600, me $17,600. So
Here is today's final Jeopardy category.
cannot be caught. Category is bridges. I'm gonna go for 7,400. Either way, I can't be caught.
Final Jeopardy answer.
3 bridges link this New York City borough with New Jersey, while only one connects it with the rest of the city. I'll say, what is Manhattan? No. It's Staten Island, but that's okay. I'm still gonna win with $10,200. That's not bad. So that's how much I won on Card Sharks for the DOS, Jeopardy featuring Alex Trebek for the DOS, and now Jeopardy Deluxe Edition for the DOS, which now brings Marty's birthday bank to $80,050. And I'll see you all for that next segment.